keeps on burning. Hey, fire, make another flame. Who say down to the wire? I might crash and burn, but I'll get up again. Higher. After wave comes another wave, like when they say my name. I can't take it, I won't fake it, no, 'cause my tears ran out. Might sink, but I won't drown. Nobody's stopping me now. And I'm breaking through the glass, running like never before. And I'll never move so fast. I'm running to whatever's in store. My river, my river, my river, never running dry. My river's never running dry. Water, like a wall, like a fall. I got so much to offer. See my dark side, I don't hide no more, 'cause promises mean nothing if they don't sow from those seeds. And I'm finding strength in a new belief in me. I can't take it, I won't fake it, no, 'cause my tears
Mic check. 1 2 1 2. All day, every day. Carlos, J15 Games. It's my dude right there. I haven't seen you in a while. What you up to? Torjin, 49 months. About to do some painting here. Camo Specs Online. My man Recoil, aka Coil Daddy. Love Minis, the Beast mod. Horror Lovin'. Needless Guilt. Guilty, of course. JDA, of course. Got some Canadians. B-Dubs, Terrain, and Forge. J15 getting ready for Champs Cup. Sounds exciting. How's San Diego?
Let's do it!
Oh, I'm accidentally streaming on everyone else's show. Oh my god. Let me turn that off. I can turn it off for real time. Whoops. Thanks for catching that. Rob's gonna be mad at me. I'm so good at my job. Thanks for catching that. Oh, suddenly I lost a bunch of viewers. Like I just cut like half of them off. All right, yo, my man Disco in chat. Templar, what's up, brother? J15 Games, the resub. It's an official sponsor of our podcast. Got anything spicy in the works? Templar, what's up? My Mortarion had an accident last night. Absolute sadness. Oh no, what, like, when you say he had an accident, do you mean you put him in simple green? Oh, shout out to Specs. Rebooted the server for an update. Yo Dog or Swellbot be back in 3. Shout out to the fabricator. Templar says this was a murder. It was manslaughter. He dropped. He got dropped? I'm so sorry to hear that. It's truly disappointing. Whew. All right. So today, still working on the Possessed. Still August. I'll move projects when I'm done. Exclamation point. The GOAT. I added 8-year commemorative magnet to the list. So the GOAT promo is Final 4. Choose, magnet, sticker, koozie from the commemorative list. Sir Crow, what's up, player? Fucking chilling, man. If I can help my aunt move some furniture today. Wash my truck. Get some laundry. Play some Diablo. Put a couple things in the mail. Cook a nap. Been a solid day. How about you? Now I'm just trying to get caffeinated. Post nap. Sleepiness. We pray. Washed my truck. JDA 59 is now JDA 65. Did you say you're 65 years old today? Happy birthday. Let's get 500 birthday Yodogs over my man JDA. Fuck yeah, man. What's everyone else up to? What's the weekend plans? Think I'm going swimming this weekend? Sir Crow, work and fresh haircut before teaching your monthly class this evening. Teaching your pottery class. Saruman, drinking at the pool and swimming all weekend. Easy peasy. Paint, gym, work, chores, and hang with girlfriend on Sunday. BDSM 101, Sir Crow. Recoil was gonna stream last night, but I fell asleep on the lounge. Classic. Good old couch nap. It's solid. Ginger beef. Oh, yeah. Ginger beef. New compressor. Congrats, man. Bedley Fits in chat. What's up, man? Well, the crew is united. Everyone's got stuff this weekend. So, exclamation point GOAT or the GOAT. We got the new magnet on the list. Idiot and a Rampage. What's up, brother? It's 2X Yo Dogs on Fridays. Exclamation point class. Looking to sign up. I just talked with what's his name? Scooby. Just taught Scooby Druid in his first class. Lock it in. Oh. Knocking shit over. There we go. Getting that obesity cradle. And we're gonna get some gems and crystals painted. Spect. No need. I got Deepbot handles that. Deepbot has a visual interface, so like time messages are easy to manage. Finally picked an army. Grey Knights. That's an easy one to start. It's designed that way. Easy peasy says, I forgot you use custom painting handles. I mean, sure. Just 3D printed geometric shapes. They're definitely not, you know, I mean, they're custom. For sure. But anyone can make them. So, where we left off was on this guy. We got this guy's base done with the little dead guy. Looking good. We got the one crystal we painted. We got him set up as well. Now, what we have to do is get the other crystals painted. So, just kind of putting that off. I was super hype on it when we started. with these Spellcrow crystals that we just kind of airbrushed on real quick. Did I forget paper towels? Give me 1 second. I don't have any paper towels. I have to run to the kitchen. We're back. So we sprayed these crystals and then put like a yellow stripe on them. So we got to go through each section and knock it out. We'll start with the yellow section. What we did there was we just painted it white and then we added yellow on top. Just want a quick strip. So we're going to use the combination of that yellow, transparent red, straight up white to introduce dark shade and bright shade. So, we get a little squirt of water. Get a little squirt of noosh. Thank you, Bidley Fitz. What we want is, we know that yellow plus magenta, which this is mostly a magenta, but also red. We know that yellow plus red is orange. Simple as that, right? So transparent yellow, transparent red. Lowering the opacity. And what we're going to do is separate the plane right here. See, there's a lot of texture there. And down here. So that's one plane, and now you get the plane shift, right? So that's a dark line opposed by bright. And then we got to put the dark down here. Now, when you're doing like a gem or a crystal kind of thing, what I tend to do is go diagonally across, dark to bright, bottom up. That's my typical strategy. I'm just blocking it in for us to see. See? Nothing too crazy. My man Templar says, I'm mad, by the way. In addition to killing Morty, those mad dice are the only ones I want. Bro, I'm sorry I ruined your life. Now, let's take some of the white and some of the yellow. and box out the opposition. Fucking hair, stop. So like right here. Maybe a little, maybe whiter. Get a little bit more of our orange mix. And I might need to get some actual yellow on the table here, because I might need to grab like actual warm yellow, because there's not a lot of ass in the transparent yellow. It doesn't cover enough. I'm gonna start pushing it in to that line we built. Right there. You see now we're softening it. And you don't need to go too hard on this. As a matter of fact, while that's chilling, we can go over here and grab some transparent blue. And so we'll take some transparent red, transparent blue, do kind of a similar thing. Adding more red while it's still wet. See that, and you have to kind of keep doing the plane. See, this is a new plane. And what's crazy is we're only using the colors that are on the crystal to highlight the colors that are on the crystal and shade them. This side, we're just going to use the transparent blue. What was that question? How do you make transparent color? Great Google. What? How do you make a paint transparent? Is that what you're asking? See, up here we're gonna make sure our airbrush didn't do a good job of getting the blue inside these cracks. So we're gonna also shove transparent blue up in that business. And see how good that already looks? Hey Kruger, as Sir Crow mentions, is your question about the transparent paints for Monument Hobbies? Or is it a general transparent question? Yeah, these are a product for Monument Paints. I don't know how to make them. Very heavy pigment, low, medium, maybe some thinner. I don't know. It's like a shot of pigment. Now let's see if we can sort of get the yellow back here. Sneak between the legs. Brush. Okay, Kruger. Oh, I see. Yeah, no, this is straight up product. So let's go back to this joint right here. Let's grab more warm yellow. And we're using that to soften the aggressiveness of this orange that we created. And the part kind of behind his legs is less important. I'm going to take some of the transparent red, water it down, and I'm going to try to put it inside these recesses. Oh man, Sir Crow. A lot of action right there. Same thing back here. Now we're going to take some bold titanium white. And we're going to try to cut back on the tops of these little cracks. Make us love the chat with Sir Crow. High opacity, low moisture. Little heart pulls. See how we're just kind of doing tops of things. We need to put a line right here. And right here. And now what we're going to do is take a little of the yellow, mix it in with the white. Lower the opacity a little bit. Fucking hair. Kinda. Yo, where is this hair attached? Smooth out that little line right there. Gonna just box those little cracks out. See? You want opaque white for this. Recoil's mom. You got your cover. You have your water bottle. Hell yeah. You got your sick water bottle. All the way across the world finally. The sheer amount of cracks on this makes this a little tricky. What we're going to do is take some of the yellow again, touch the red, strengthen that connection right there. We'll see what we can do with this other crystal. Through his legs. Let's grab some white. Let's see if we can just sketch. See, we're just trying to install those white frames. I tried to do a tracer there. That was a mistake. I thought I could get that. That was a mistake. See if we can get some top highlights. It's actually not too bad. It mostly rides. Let's take a little warm yellow. Let's see if we can soften some of that. Semi-opaque, a little wet. The crystal that you can the side that you can barely see doesn't need to be as methodically executed. See? And I'm glad I put the super cracked one on this side, because that would have been impossible. Alright, now we can get back to it. So let's take some white, transparent red mixed together. And all the other colors is more straightforward. The yellow is the only one that acts weird. See how good that looks already? Let's take some white. See if we can get this frame. There we go. Some cracks as we do. Little heart pulls. Semi-opaque. So we can get this line. Hit the tops of these cracks. Go. See if I can darken this recess. Go. Too easy. Alright, so now we gotta smooth some of that out. So let's just go back. It's pretty easy because it's just white and transparent red, so you can lower the opacity, kind of blur them together. You can kind of use that as a band-aid to correct these tide lines. Maybe add a little bit of white. Just run it kind of wet as a filter. But we're talking, this paint has almost no actual ass, like it's almost entirely made of water. Grab a little bit more white up here. I'm trying to keep the line shape kind of all the same. Let's go back to dark blue in the mix. And that's what we're using to make it darker. You see, like how, like it getting that dark makes it look really good. The yellow doesn't operate quite the same. You can't, you got to be careful how dark you're willing to let the yellow go. It's a more subtle thing. And this is fun. Like painting these gems is kind of tight. I like that. There's our Band-Aid. Doing some stippling. Just kind of sending it in where I can reach right here. Got more red. Kind of doing my best from this jankier angle. Thin it down a little bit. We have a darker mix. Let's make sure that we have it inside that recess right there for that crack. Let's grab some white again. High opacity, low moisture. Kind of stipple along this seam right here. Yo, Brisburn, thank you for the follow. What's up, brother? And K. Kruger, how do you fix mistakes? For example, if you hit with the brush a part of the miniature where you already finished, you have to repaint it, man. In short, you got to do it again. You got to repaint your mistake. Sometimes you can kind of just glaze it out. Do a little bit of a Band-Aid. Based on how bad it is. Alright, let's get a little water. Got some white. Get some transparent red. And I'm going to just try to kind of tone down that thick highlight I did right there with a little bit of a glaze. Kind of erase how thick that white edge is. Maybe a little bit more white in the mix. Lower the opacity. Did K. Kruger respond to my question? Yo, Baz the Brit, the OG. Well, we've been talking about you all month, man. Oh no, that's British Pete we were talking about. Baz the Brit. You are a different person than British Pete. Sorry. Trying to just smooth this little spot out. Man, that's hard to get to. Better, except I have to reapply a little bit of white right here. And right here. Kruger, there is one part I always fail when doing the painting, and that is when I have to do glowing parts of the miniature. That's an effect. Effects are either hard or easy based on your technique game. Like, how good is your glaze technique? Can you do, you know, like, if you can't glaze, you can't glow. Alright, I think I'm just about happy with this. It's just an awkward angle to get around his leg. But I'm pretty happy with that. Pretty stoked. I think I'm also gonna do... What the fuck? What is this? Okay, Kruger. Seems like those transparent products are something I'm really missing in my paint gear. They're really good. Now, they're not speed paint or anything like that. I'm just finding out how early I have to wake up tomorrow. You can't glaze and you can't glow. Is that Smash Mouth for your prey? Nice. Okay, Kruger, no worries, brother. We'll keep showing you how to get it done. I want to do a couple of little striations. So I'm going to take Noosh, really thin out and lower the opacity of the white. And there's a little bit of pink infiltration. I'd like to get a line here, like some gem striations. Maybe this way is easier. Like, just cool little shine lines right there. Beautiful. Now that shit looks good. There's the brick. So let's say the blue one. We'll get this blue one done. Let's grab a little sky blue. That's what we were using. I always get blue in my hand. I don't know what it is about blue. I'm in a text war. Okay, let's see if we can get some sky blue thinned out. And sent in as a highlight. See if I can get a little bit right here. The other thing slaps. Let's get a little white. Just semi-opaque. Using the heart pull right now. We added a small amount of white to the mix. And you say it's more about line shape than how well blended it is. Mostly doing heart pulls. Super easy. So this is also an effect. Doing the gem blend in this effect it's just a procedure. I'm just rinsing and repeating the procedure, but the techniques that I'm using to execute the effect are blazing and edge highlighting. Edge highlighting right there. High opacity, low moisture. Using the heart pull. And we're going to go in here a little bit with a little bit more opacity. Right there. Edge highlight, heart pull. We're going to send one up right here. This uses a similar philosophy to NMM in general, plane shifting, but we're using bi-blends, not tri-blends. And small little heart pulls. See, I'm trying to get that line shape too, you see? The aesthetic of the line shape is more important sometimes than how skinny the line is. Let's rinse the brush. I still feel like there's a little blue on there. Let's get it pure white. Let's get the top of the shelf right here on this crack. Same thing right here. All you're trying to do is get the top rail and the bottom ledge. Don't overthink it. If it's a little janky looking, just let it ride for now. Okay, we got to get under the axe right here. go. And I'll actually do a little bit on this shelf too, because it's such a wide crack right here. Might do both sides. So now we're going to smooth out some of this tide lines. So we're going to grab some water, some noosh. There's some white already in this mix. I'm going to add some sky blue. And it's super low opacity. And then I'm going to kind of just turn these into the same kind of striations that I did on the other side, remember? Boom. So instead of blurring them, I just turned them into shines. So to review, you know, in reference to like what Kay Kruger was talking about earlier, he's talking about making things glow. Glowing is hard for him. So a lot of effects, people are obsessed with effects without learning the techniques. Effects are just procedures. Like when I told you guys what I was doing, I was saying, it was similar to NMM, right? So what I'm saying is that if this is our crystal, right? I'm saying that the bi-blend means it only goes from bright to dark, or dark to bright. It doesn't go bright, dark, bright, right? And for a gem, I'm saying the effect states will be dark on this side, right? Of the plane. So this is a plane, and that is a plane. So we're going to be dark bottom right, and plane shifting means bright must oppose dark. So it has to be bright here, and that's, like I said, that's a bi-blend. See? And it must plane shift, so therefore it has to be dark here. And that's the entire effect. Any gem, any jewel, regardless of shape, if you follow this protocol, that's the effect. It's super easy. It's super easy to understand. And then what I'm telling you at the end is you have to fully fucking crisply edge highlight every fucking line. Okay? Just like a sword, you know, anything. So easy peasy, right? Like there it is. The effect's super fucking easy, just like NMM. Oh, but you can't do it, huh? That's because you need to take my classes. Because I have to teach you how to edge highlight. Because you're going to die on the hill of not edge highlighting well. It'll just look like shit. It has to be well. Like I would say for NMM and like gems and jewels, precision edge highlighting is more important than glazing. Because you saw how I had all the tide lines in there? That's just like layering. I never, and I didn't even blur them on the last gem. I just drew more lines. So technically, you don't even have to glaze. You just have to layer. So, excellent edge highlighting will help you in a lot of effects, especially NMM in gems and jewels. But glazing is really fucking OP. So, that's why I teach everyone how to edge highlight and how to glaze. So then we can go into effects. We can learn NMM, gems, jewels, liquid vials, 3D scratches, all that shit. Oh, you know, OSL for sure is Glaze City, bro. You know? So, once you learn the techniques, effects are fucking actually easy, and all my students can attest to that who've gone through the course. Because when we learn effects, it's really just me saying, do this. It's just this demonstration right here. any one of my students is like, okay, and they can just go do it. So that's what holds people back, is trying to learn an effect without learning the techniques. Ginger beef. That's what a plane shift is. Bright must oppose dark. So when you shift plane, if you ever get confused, whatever you left off on, if you left off on bright, the next plane must be dark. You see? No matter how weird the shape is, and no matter what direction you choose to blend from. If you plane shift, light must oppose dark. Dark must oppose bright. If you do that, no matter what the shape is, it will look reasonably shiny and reflective. And here's the thing. You can be as cute as you want. You see how cute we got with the shape of our highlights, right? I got that like kind of curve. You see? That's style, right? Here it's more straight, you see? And here I was like, hook, hook, hook. You see right there? Hook. So that's where your style shows, but ultimately you see, it's exactly as I said. Dark, bright, plane shift, dark, bright. Box it out. Dark, bright, plane shift, dark, bright. Dark, bright. And so the darker you go, usually the shinier you're saying it is. The blacker and whiter you go. That's why this one looks so shiny, because of how suddenly dark it became. So, took it from that to this. And you see, that's what's going on this sword too, ginger beef. That's an NMM technique. That's the same philosophy. Can you see it? Do you see what I'm talking about? It's literally the same as the gem. Except it's a tri-blend, not a bi-blend, you see? Bright, dark, bright. Plane shift. Bright opposed by dark, dark opposed by bright, bright opposed by dark. Crisp ass fucking edge highlights. That's the entire fucking game. That's all NMM. That's all reflective effects. Any surface, any shape. Teaching someone the effect takes me 30 minutes in fucking class. But teaching you how to glaze and how to edge highlight well, that's what we did the course. That's why we already did the 101 curriculum. So that was like 5 contact hours. Airbrush, edge highlight, wash technique. So it's all fun and games to show someone that. But if you can't lay a blend and you can't do crisp edge highlights, your sword is going to look extremely different than mine. So now we have 2 gems. So he's got the little one. The little one's a little easier. Oh, I inverted it on this one. I did bright on the bottom, dark on the top. Oh, wild. Why did I do that? I literally went backwards on that. That's cool. So they're different. Cool. I'm saying his has got a different magic in it. Magic crystal. Let's do a whip session, exclamation point whip. Ginger beef round surfaces are can follow a different subset of rules. Cylinders, like, so there's a cylinder strategy as well. So cylinders are different presentation. So anything cylindrical follows that set of rules, but it's actually the same set of rules, with a requirement, like a directional requirement. And if you're talking about a perfect, like, circle, then you really don't have to do anything except just kind of highlight it. Like, just make it kind of bright, like radio highlight. One plus saves. Yeah, that you did your big project. You got your dopamine. Now you maybe a little post-project depression. Six-cylinder samurai in chat. Did I just see that? Did I just see him come in? What's up, man? Ginger beef. Cylinders follow the uppermost plane. It's simple. It's even easier to explain than that. Like, a cylinder, you see the black. So you see how whatever it's reflecting follows the length, right? That's it. That's like almost all you have to remember. So if the cylinder is on its side, it's a horizon. And if it's like this, it goes up and down. But it's also kind of the same rules. Light must oppose dark. But you have to see the lines. You can't be too blurry. With it, when you're doing a cylinder, it can't be like super blendy. It has to be a little hard-edged to trick the brain into seeing what it knows cylinders do, right? So it has to be deliberately, like you have to see the line. So a lot of times with cylinders, it's just a couple of lines. Like one of my examples I use is this model right here. Oh, let me grab it. I painted this for the lesson, basically. So a lot of the NMM on this guy is deliberately janky. Okay? And basically it's to show a plane shift, right? So you see I've got this saw blend. There's a latch here. Bright, dark, bright, dark. It's a quad blend because it's a circle. Then this latch, bright, opposing dark, dark opposing bright, bright opposing dark, and then it's highlight again. And now you're on the actual saw blade, dark, bright, bright, dark. You see, it's just that. And then I just do a little style, right? But if you look all over the guy, it's really just a bunch of ghetto bi-blends with edge highlighting. And then you see these cylinders over here. It's literally just edge highlighting and a dark a dark heart pull and a bright heart pull. That's it. And it has to follow the length of the cylinder. So I showed this to a lot of my students because I'm like, with cylinders, it's really like that simple. Make sure you have crisp edge highlights, dark line, bright line. And so you can see here on this part of the saw, I deliberately didn't even blend these lines just to show how janky you can get away with. Wells, you got post-project depression. I always get that after I finish That's the whole game, Ginger Beef. Effects are basically just tricking the brain. Giving it the cues. Exclamation point whip. You guys want to jump into Discord, showcase what you're into right now. Exclamation point, the GOAT. We got a new 8-year promo. We've added a commemorative magnet to the list. So the entire Final Four today can pick the commemorative koozie, the commemorative holographic sticker, or now the commemorative fridge magnet. And it's kiss cut, so like it's got its own shape. It's die cut. It's not just like a square with a print on it. It's actually cut to the shape, which I like. One plus saves. Is it a lot harder to start a project when I could just play Necron? It is. Oh yeah, 100%, bro. When you have an operating army that actually is serviceable, it's really hard to convince yourself to do the new project. Been there, done that. You have to get like super bored of it first. Like so bored. And then all you can do is hyperfix on the next project, and then you're ready. It's not even about how good the Necrons are anymore, 1 plus saves. It's about how bored you are playing them. You know what I'm saying? Because you'll still trick yourself into playing them when they're not great. As long as you're still having fun discovering new combos. Got Recoil, aka Coil Daddy, working on his Mantic terrain. Six-cylinder Samurai, you need more Crusader squads. I haven't seen you for a while, Six-cylinder Samurai. You working on a Black Templar project? Oh yeah, yes. This thing's cool. Just moved. You're able to tune in August. We've been celebrating the 8-year stream anniversary all month. 8 years on the platform, brother. That's why I got all the commemorative giveaways. These are our 8-year Next Level Painting retro logo. It's actually my old logo from 14 years ago. With the new synthwave kind of like sunset Miami Vice colors. Branded into a koozie, a magnet, and a holographic sticker. Good job, Recoil. Says, I have to do 2. Need to take the Highlight and Glaze class. Yeah, I was about to tell you, what I just did on the gems works on the screen. Oh, poop my pants. One plus saves. You like that Necrons are back to off meta. I agree. I like it when I'm doing well with something considered off meta. That makes me happy. It's like, and I get frustrated when I come up with something, and then that becomes, and then like that faction is considered the meta now. Like with my Blood Angels from 9th, I was not playing them like anyone else, man. I had Vanguard Vets. I had a very small amount of Sanguinary Guard. I had the Assault Centurion squad. Like, Plasma Scepters, all sorts of wild units. And I had no repeats. Like, or I had no more than 2, right? Was the max. I had 2 units of Vanguard Vets, 1 unit of Sanguinary Guard, 1 unit of Plasma Scepters, 1 unit of Assault Centurions. Like, everything was like ones throughout the list. Like, so I had, no, actually, when I played, the last tournament I played with them, it was Highlander. Literally, my fucking Blood Angels was a Highlander list. 1 unit of Vanguard Vets, Combat Squad. 1 unit of Sanguinary Guard. 1 unit of Assault Centurions. 1 unit of Plasma Scepters. Solo Mephiston. Fucking Priest. Like, Dante. Like, literally, a unit of Assault Intercessors. A unit of the Scouty guys, right? Like, everything was literally Highlander. I love that shit. Well, plus saves, yep. And then Blood Angels became this scourge by the end of 9th edition, right? They became a scourge. And so everyone like rolled their eyes at me when I would like set it up at the table. They're like, let me guess, 30 Sanguinary Guard. And I'm like, 8. Just 8. Next war. Exclamation point whip, guys. Disco coming at us with a disco chop. This looks really good, Disco. Good job on that skin definition. Getting the shit, like you see how important getting the dark stuff in there is? That's critical. I recommend going with a different color on the goatee. I like that, but it at first glance looks like he's got like a deformed face and that's his tongue because because of that pink. It's a chin tongue? Oh, it is the tongue? Okay, never mind. Never mind. It is what it is. Well, plus says 18 race at LVO before it was cool and Hypercrypt was the thing. Beautiful work. Plat new monk. Yo, is this Jack the Claus? Bro, what's going on here? Wells. Oh, that's your other screen name. Santa be on his way. Mystic Mafia Gaming. Thank you for the resub. Bro, this is sick, dude. What is this for? Is this... Because it seems like you're doing two. Are these Christmas presents you're making? He has like a three-piece patch. Santa's in a biker gang. Next one gets tattoos. Good luck. You got that's always tricky. You got decals, you're gonna freehand it. That's the Santa you synthol. That's why he's so jacked. You got the transfers? Yeah, that's what I would do. That's something like this. I love it. Oh, man. Wells, black skin is hard to paint. Yeah, it can be tricky. What helps is just get a photo reference and try to really break down what colors you see and try to match those to your, like, from your collection. I'll tell you that mostly black skin is the same as white skin. It's just more or less of what you have. It's also hard for another reason, because you can't over highlight it, right? It's because if you over highlight it, it's not black skin, right? So it's more subtle by nature, especially if you're trying to make it realistic. So you can't use a lot of the same technique. You have to kind of just like stop. Says, lol, we come in so many shades. You should see my family. You highlighted with plain flesh. You see that? It's kind of like where you start it can be the same. Like, for example, like dark flesh, right? Like for Monument Hobbies, you can use dark flesh and highlight it all the way up to pale pink. Make neat. Or you can use dark flesh and just paint the model dark flesh and then subtly highlight it with like shadow flesh. You know, or you can get a little bit more, advanced than that. And like, when we painted Blade Orc, the Wesley Snipes work, I literally took a picture of Wesley Snipes without a shirt on for the movie, standing under overhead light. And I just looked at all the colors and pulled them out of my collection. I was like, these are the colors I see. These are the colors I'm painting. Because I was painting Wesley Snipes. So, like, you could also take it that way. Just use a reference. And just study, look at what the dark tone is and find something that looks close. Look what the mid tone is, find something close. But yeah, you got to be careful with how you highlight it, especially if it's realistic. And these are bigger models, so you don't have to do as much. You just, because you can let natural lighting be the highlight. The main issue is that these Santas don't have, it doesn't seem like their faces are any different. So a lot of the cues you take are in the facial features. So that's always going to be something that is going to hold the model back. Which is why it's why it's awesome that GW started making faces with different ethnicities, obviously. Like, what I'm saying? Like, GW was just like a whole range of white Europeans. And so if you paint a white European face with obviously like white European hair and facial features, and you paint that guy black, looks kind of blackfacey. You know what I'm saying? So, which has always been my issue with salamanders, right? Like, they're just like, like, especially with like how people paint them coal black. Like, But I think it's like a miss on GW's part, because when I saw the Salamander Codex from 9th edition, they showed you like what they really are supposed to look like, and they don't look human, dude. Like they have like draconian features. Like you saw his face on that cover, and I was like, whoa, hold on a second. That changes the game, GW. Why don't you make a salamander upgrade kit where they have like these features? That changes the fucking game. You know what I'm saying? That's why you'll never catch me painting salamanders the way GW states they are. Like, nope. I'm from America. You don't paint charcoal black on a white European face. But I think the skin looks good. Like that's a solid skin tone. And you did a really good job with the beard hair too. Yeah. Is this for this? Is this the same commission? You did it with the tan lines and everything? Oh, this looks good. It's in Discord. I'm not gonna put it up on screen though, because Twitch TOS. The skin tones look hella good on this, bro. But do you see how much of it has to do with the subject's hair and face? Like your skin tones are flawless, and that model is clearly representative of that skin tone. So we process it so much easier that way. Like that's a fucking banging skin tone, brother. You fucking killed it on that with the tan lines and everything. Love it. Good job, Wells. Solid work on that. All right. About hour 15 left in our Friday promo. As mentioned, you're just tuning in. Today's promo for our 8-year commemorative. Now we have an actual die cut 8-year commemorative fridge magnet. We also have holographic sticker and the koozie. These are your 3 options you can pick from if you're in the final 4 today. Exclamation point thegoat in our 8-year stream anniversary month. My 14-year-old next level painting, first logo I had when I started the game. Like when I was initially making the logo, I think if I go and like make a new post on the blog, I I think if I look at my pictures, it saved pictures from 14 years ago. I think you can see like some of my earlier ideas on. Let's see if I go to. Say I go here and like I'm gonna insert an image. Let's go to from Blogger. Bro, here it is. I'll show you guys. This is like the oldest. So it has saved images from all the way back in the day when I was messing with it. So in the beginning, it was this. That's like, I never published this though. I was like spray paint, next level painting, graffiti. Like that's like my style, right? And that's literally from October 2010, like that image. Then I centered on, a little bit more edgy, kind of like club flyer style. And I was like, okay, so maybe it's not about like the tool. Maybe it's more about like the guy using the tool, like hoodie, gas mask, fucking little bit of a kind of a club flyer feeling. So yeah, the concept is above, then what I published was below. And so that was literally 14 years ago this year. So October 10th, 2024 is 14 years since I started my business. This is just the 8 years I've been on Twitch. So the commemorative logo, and you see our logo has gone a lot of different places since this day, right? Now we have a much different heretic presentation. But that's the original. And so you see, this is like where we are today. You see? Shout out to Kalini, who illustrated that for me. But the commemorative gear is the retro synthwave style. And also, like, the synthwave style also kind of commemorates the return to Florida. With that sun in the background and everything. So the 7-year loyalty badge is the little palm trees down here, right? When I moved here, that was the 7-year commemorative or loyalty badge, and the 8-year loyalty badge is this Four Loko. So I put that badge in there 1 year ago. It's just again a commemorative vibe, and the Four Loko was like our new inside joke. Let's lock back in. So I'd like to get this base locked out, like knocked out real quick. Let's grab a little golden brown. mahogany. So what we're going to do is just take a little mahogany in golden brown. Kind of brown up this base. But you see, it's already like a dark neutral gray, the texture paint. So I'm just kind of scrubbing this on there, kind of haphazardly. Just letting it kind of kiss the tops of things. And bring in some brown. But also letting the gray ride, and here's some of that golden brown. We're going to be a little bit more gentle. And then we're going to sneak in and grab a little ivory. I've got this ivory that's almost cached. I just keep grabbing a little out of the top. Sneak a little ivory on the brush. Just again, even more careful. Get that rock. A little bit more ivory, I think. And I like to finish when we start. So let's grab some of our basing mats. This guy wants a big old flower. Let's go with this one right here. Bend it like so. Nice, aggressive. And we kind of like want to now individually bend back down the petals individually, which can be kind of tricky with the smaller ones. So you're trying to get it to Be like in that kind of tulip shape. Dog, cat, Jones. 50% cat, 50% dog, all Jones. Bro, what is up, brother? What are you into? I haven't seen you all month. 8-year commemorative month. We've been on the platform for 8 years in this month. All right, let's get this little flower. This little laser flower. My tweezers. Let's get some of this glue. Nestled up against that rock. Now, let's grab a little bit of this small tufts. On the exterior. Dog Cat Jones says, "Grats, man. Damn old kids are back in the classroom, and I miss the summer." So, yep, I remember you're a teacher. Let's grab one of the blue ones. Shove it back there in that kind of empty spot. Let's grab one of the bigger pink ones. Right here. Maybe a blue flower. Let's try a bigger one. I want to see if we can get away with a bigger flower.
Skulls for the skull throne! Blood for the blood god!
Dog Cat Jones. 50% cat, 50% dog, all Jones. Blood for the blood god. Dropping beast mode donation on the stream, sweet ass. Thank you so much, brother. Making it to the final four. He said, "Damn, there's a new one. You got a new one since the last time you were chilling." Yeah, we got a few new ones. Exclamation point, the goat. We have some giveaways for the final four today. Choice of 3 options. Yeah, we got a few new ones. We've done a few prize giveaways over the past. We're using these laser flowers from Gamer's Grass right now. So I bet I see how I like to bend them up like that. These things slap so hard. I get some strong man love in chat for Dog Cat Jones. Making sure it's nice and tight. Let's grab some glue. I got a puddle right here. I feel like I want it right here. And now for that one, we can put a smaller one inside it, Dogcat Jones. We're going to go back to pink. I'm going to get this small one right here. And we're going to bend it shut like we do. Now we're gonna just, these small ones are sometimes a little tricky. I want to bend the leaf down. Like I said, I want that tulip feeling. You kind of just have to do like a single bend. Can't like round them off too good when they're on the little ones. If I can use the tweezers here. So now we're going to take some glue on that. And we're going to put it inside the first one. Now we're going to make sure the first one's seating well, and it's not. Let's get a little bit more glue on it. We turn it a little bit. This leaf right here is the problem right here. Can't overdo it with the glue on these. Now let's take a little accelerator. Now that I know it's seating there, and I'm just gonna boop. So our synthwave themed chaos project Dogcat Jones, the Edgelords, coming out of you from 1980, coming from the synthwave forest. We got our crystal, our magenta and electric blue grass, and our laser flowers. And so something else I like to do is take some sky blue and some white on the dry brush. Dry brush the bluegrass, see? Guy Beckett, thanks, man. Says it's amazing. And we got, so this guy, same presentation. This guy. We've got two more. We're waiting on a crystal for one of them. So I need to bang that out quick. just want to make I just like to finish the action, you know? But this guy doesn't have a crystal, he just has the tactical rock. We gotta apply his nonsense. Cat Jones. Yeah, I mean, I don't always do that to the grass either. But the bluegrass lacks contrast. It's like so blue. Put this grass away. Now this is our second squad of possessed. The first squad, we use the grass, not the flowers, but we use these base toppers. So they all have some integrated like kind of alien nonsense. So that, you know, we're using the same everything else to just have different feelings. Now we have one last crystal to get done on Zoidberg over here, who is a combat beast. Not to be underestimated. Look at this guy. So these crystals were just from Spellcrow. I airbrushed them, just kind of two-tone them real quick. And we painted a yellow stripe for our CMYK color palette. And then we glued them on the base, and now we're going to detail it. Rants and Vomit, 84 months. So, let's start on the yellow, because yellow can be obnoxious. Monument, hobbies coming at you. I'm using just a little golden yellow to smooth out this bad paint application on that yellow crystal. If you're just tuning in, we're finishing the crystals on the bases of the possessed right now. Shout out to Monument Hobbies crew. And so right now I'm just smoothing it out, because what I did was I painted a little strip of gold titanium white and hit it with a little top coat of transparent yellow. And I'm just going through and just making sure it's got a stronger base right now. Now, we'll skip over to the magenta joint. So we're going to use transparent red, transparent blue. Oops. The transparent blue's drying up a little bit. Transparent blue, transparent red, noosh. And we're just going to start by applying this on the bottom right of the plane. Semi-opaque, a little wet. Now we're gonna plane shift right here. Bottom right of that plane. Repeat on this plane right here. Again, up here. Lower the opacity a little bit. Let's make sure to jam some of this into the cracks. Make sure, because some of the cracks are missing paint. Semi-opaque, a little wet, using a little stipple, heart pull. Let's grab more red.
Angels sang out in an act.
Less blue.
Down from the heavens descended Chuck Norris.
Definitely transparent here in this application, low opacity. Monument coming in with that resub. True Beast. Now let's rinse it, Monument Hobbies. He's like, what up, nerd? I'm just painting minis like the fucking nerd that I am, brother. Let's take a little white Monument, mix it in with the transparent red to get that beautiful magenta that I love. Let's go all the way top left now. Right there. We're like high opacity, low moisture now. Let's go more white. Maybe almost pure white. We're gonna heart pull. Right there. Let's get this playing. Same deal. Drag it straight down. Keeping the opacity relatively high. That's a little tricky right there. All these broken rocks. Want to creep a little bit more in. Right there. Lowering the opacity a little bit. And I'm kind of creating that kind of swoosh. Let's get the top of this rock right here. Crack. There. There. Guy Bucket. Beckett. Fine brush over the fine brush. That's right, man. right tool for the job. I have a gear list for my students in my course. This brush is on it. We're using high opacity, low moisture, heart pulls and stipples. Let's lower the opacity again. Using a little noosh. A little hard right there by accident. Let's grab some of the transparent red back in. Got some white still in the mix, lowering the opacity. Using the heart pull. Create those striations. We'll try to keep them roughly parallel to each other. What's going on this that little plane is a little confusing. I'm gonna get more white, less red, lower the opacity. Down here at the base, I've got a lot of little rocks that are just pure white because I dragged that white highlight down kind of janky over all the rocks. We want to take a touch of the transparent blue in the mix. Kind of shade those rocks a little bit. Let's grab some high opacity, low moisture white. Let's see if we can just barely touch the tops of these cracks. Just little stipples and heart pulls. And right here, you've got a kind of like two planes coming together right here. It's a little wacky. Back to this. Same thing. Let's make sure we got a nice line right there. Using the heart pull. So there we go. Bottom right dark, top right bright, line, plane shift. We used glazing and edge highlighting to achieve that result. Now let's go to the yellow one. Guy Beckett. Last final highlight stage, punch and color. Yeah, we're just finishing these base add-ons. We're doing an effect. We're doing basically like a gem jeweled effect. So now the yellow one is a little trickier because of the nature of yellow. So we're gonna take the transparent, and we're doing this like fun sim way kite palette. So we're using all the same colors for every single one. So we're gonna use some transparent red, some yellow. And we're going to make sure to be a little bit more subtle this time. There. That's all heart pull. It's semi-opaque. A little wet. Rotate. See if we can put a little bit down right there. Doesn't need to be perfect back behind his leg. It just needs to be decent. Rinse it down. Let's pick up some raw yellow. Just kind of reapply some of that yellow. Let it run right into the orange. So now what we're going to do is grab some white. Blend it into the yellow. The yellow, you can't be as dramatic. And you can't go into the dark shade, which here is like that, orange we're creating. Because if you want the yellow to remain yellow, you gotta be, it's one of those colors. Okay, we're gonna grab here. Raw dog white Ball titanium, high opacity, low moisture, heart pull.
I'm sorry, Miss Jackson. Ooh, I am for real. Never meant to make your daughter cry. I apologize a trillion times. I'm sorry, Miss Jackson.
Buy yourself some tormented mats?
My man, 1+ saves. Let me get some strong man love for 1+ saves. Exclamation point. Strong man love. Let me get some pickle support for my boy right there. Buy myself some tormented mats, he says. Bro, I don't understand why anyone's even buying them. Like, they cranked up the drop rate, dude, of mythics, man. Like, I have literally every fucking Uber. Rank Masterwork 12 that a barbarian can have. Plus 17 resplendent sparks. And I just rolled a druid, and he's already level 100, and I can, you know what I mean? Like, I have literally, like, it's like Diablo 3 now. It's like getting what you want is a foregone conclusion now. It's very fun. Like, you're gonna get what you want. Just play. You just have to fucking play. Like, I mean, and I did all that 1+ saves with just like the mats you get from finishing the chapters and the seasons, and then one of my friends would get the mats, and we'd all do it again, and then one of our other friends would get all the mats, and we'd do it all again, and I got literally 17 resplendent sparks. Guy Beckett, it's popping, right? Yeah, you get a ton from the season journey. Names aren't appearing on our Final Four list. Weren't they on there? But were they ever there, Recoil? Oh, what's going on? Got it. Thank you. Close the window. Needless guilt. What's up, brother? The Ugh. Thank you for the follow. So let's make sure tops look good. Let's grab some of that initial orange we made. Let's make sure we jam some of that inside the recesses.
Hey, are you Dirty Mike and the boys?
Your cat! Rub your dicks on the car as you run away! We are gonna have sex in your car! It will happen again!
My man, Needless Guilt. So we just made sure to make the dark stuff darker, Needless Guilt. Taking some of that orange. Making sure our plane looks nice and crisp. Send some yellow back into the mix. And I'm just going to kind of treat this little spot a little little bit more love right here. Let me get some strong mad love for my boy right there, Needless Guilt. Beautiful. And now we kind of just have to ghetto our way into crisp lines on the back here, Needless Guilt. Oh my god, instantly fucked up. His leg was in the way.
Hey, are you Dirty Mike and the boys?
Your caps! Rub your dicks on the car as you run away! We are gonna have sex in your car! It will happen again!
Yo.
Huh. Wonder why not many other people put messages in this spuastu 9 in a spot where roya upsini wepleruj guy QFW.
Bro, did you hear that lady pronounce that? Splash do 9 is sport weird west. Bro, she nailed that shit. Bro, can I make her play it again? Hold on.
Huh. Wonder why not many other people put messages in this spuastu 9 in a spot where roya upsini wepleruj guy QFW.
Bro, let me get some hype in the chat for the fucking chat AI reader bot. That shit was mad impressive. You need a rampage. Thank you, brother. That was hella impressive. There's like numbers mixed in there. She figured it all out. Let's just pin wash the orange into the cracks. Like I said, we're gonna get away with a more ghetto presentation tucked in back here. Idiot and Rampage. Okay, I didn't know how that was going to come out, but that was pretty cool. Yeah, she fucking slapped. And we're just trying to follow the perimeter best we can.
From we enter inside, I come through and lift up the vibe. That's just what we bring, we get like. Gonna get this party started alright all night. Got the rhythm on deck, I don't need to tell you what's next. Just jump to the rhythm and show me two-step. Jump to the rhythm and show me two-step. Got my cup full, I'm fine. Head to toe in that drip, I'm wavy. Couple man I ain't seen from time. Couple girl I might move to wine.
Like, if I could put a better line right here.
This one dance be mine, but even if the stars don't align, ain't no way I'm gonna lose my shine. It's pure vibes on the floor. You got drinks? Brought some more. Got my brethren, all about. We ain't rich, we ain't poor. We're just flexing on the ends. I might text a couple more friends and get loose. It's the vibe when the man run up inside.
Bro, these are fun. Idiot Rampage, Needless Guilt, 1 plus saves. Dogcat Jones with 22 minutes left in our 8-year commemorative giveaway. The final 4 all get to pick from a list of 3. Exclamation point, the GOAT. We've been on this platform for 8 years now. Guy Beckett, thanks, man. It is crystallizing. Let's get the blue one figured out. So let's get straight, raw, transparent blue. Semi-opaque and a little wet. Bottom right. And now there's a very small, oddly shaped plane right here. With some weird cracks. Kind of tricky. This one is actually kind of hard.
They wonder why after flipping sides we not out of eye. I wonder why. Whole lot of friends they came and they went. Whole lot of money I put.
Let's grab some sky blue.
Was down, ain't not to be found. But catch a little buzz, they right back again. Right back again. Pull up a toast, right to the brim. This for them. Started from nothing, we did it, we made it, we turned into something. I said what I be, but they ain't believe, they thought we was bluffing. You get what you give, I gave it my all, now we in a running. I did. Started from nothing, we did it, we made it, we turned into something. I said what I be, but they ain't believe, they thought we was bluffing. You get what you give, I gave it my all, now we in a running. I did. Remember they used to doubt the boy. Remember they used to doubt me. I kept a vision around me. Whole team know it isn't about me. Been through the peaks, been through the valleys. If I tried to quit, they wouldn't allow me. Breaking the bread up and pass it around me. Yeah, walking achievement.
A little more transparent blue right here, actually.
Still on 2 feet, yeah. They say I'm conceited. It ain't no limits, no, it ain't no ceilings. That's how we feel. That's how we feel.
Let's get some sky blue with a little white mixed in.
Started from nothing, we did it, we made it, we turned into something.
Lowering the opacity a little bit.
They ain't believe, they thought we was bluffing. You get what you give, I gave it my all, now we in a running. I did. Started from nothing, we did it, we made it, we turned into something. I said what I be, but they ain't believe, they thought we was bluffing. You get what you give, I gave it my all, now we in a running. I did.
There.
I did.
The shape is wild right here.
Yeah. Hey, way too fast. I gotta go, I'm in the zone, foot on the gas. Yeah.
Let's grab some pure white. High opacity, low moisture. Heart pull. Again, high opacity, low moisture. Heart pull right there.
You way too slow, homie, I've been gone. I know you see, I got the rings, homie, I've been flown. Me and the team going for rings, that is the end goal. Hey, I go beast mode, all around the world like Eco. I go crazy like CeeLo, can't stop me like Chico's. I'm suave like Rico, can't be mine no repo.
Get that box framed out.
Hey, way too fast. I gotta go, I'm in the zone, foot on the gas. Yeah. GPS. I got goals, I know where to go, so I never crash. Hey, way too fast. I gotta go.
Sneak in right here. I need to remember to push through my ugly phase with teams. Remember, you're building up phases. Guy Beckett. Are you talking about? What do you mean by teams? Blood Bowl or something? Okay, we're just gonna like cheat on this one. We're gonna use the noosh and we're gonna really throttle the opacity of the white. And we're just gonna do a couple of striation lines. Heart pull. Like that. We're just gonna let that mostly ride like that. Get it in there. 10 minis. Give me like a squad. Kill team. Blood Bowl. Or literally just a squad. Yeah, we call it the hot garbage phase. You gotta push through it. Exclamation point. The GOAT. 15 minutes left. You can get on this giveaway for as little as $666 right now. Commemorative koozies, die-cut fridge magnet, holographic sticker, in addition to double yo dogs. Just trying to get the lines in right here. Coming in from the leg, between the legs. Trying to catch a couple striations. Say, just keeping it like just bare bones painting back there. And I glued it on deliberately because I'd rather be able to get away with less painting and just focus on the parts that matter. And also I glued them on and I did keep an eye on where the cracks were. You notice that I made sure like the super cracked spot is always facing out. More crack kill team. Crystals are looking good. Let's put a little mahogany, golden brown together. Actually, this brush is kind of cached. We're just going to kind of janky smash some brown in over our texture. Like I said, our texture is kind of it's a dark neutral gray. And I'm just kind of like roughing in brown. I'm not really worried about max coverage. I like to keep it kind of spotty. Now I'm going to take more of the golden brown and kind of jump around. If you get too uniform with the dirt, it doesn't look good. And that's why I'm fully down to just kind of leave so much. I'm not like fully painting it brown, washing it, dry brushing it. You see, like it's dark gray in the shadows. And then using mahogany and golden, basically using brown and yellow. And now we have ivory. And now we're going to be a little bit more gentle with the ivory. We got 10 minutes left. Exclamation point to go. Let's get this grass on this guy. Go with this one. Mash it. Bend it. And I'm gonna grab my tweezers. Go. You always overthink basing, guy. Basing is, I mean, I'd say don't worry about it. Like, you overthink it, that's fine. It's fun. Some people, that's like their favorite part. A lot of times I just recommend buying resin bases from Elrick's Hobbies. Not worried about it. But sometimes for the sake of custom, I'm going to do this kind of stuff. So nobody has these. Spellcrow crystals, laser grass, GW base. Monument Hobbies texture. Now let's grab a smaller blue one. 7 minutes left if you want to get in on this, guys. Smaller ones are tricky. Got to use the tweezers. Whoop, flew out of my hand. Let's get the little flower in the big flower. Boom, look how beautiful that is. Recoil's mom, have a great weekend. Aquila. Accelerator. Down with COVID again. God damn, dude. Sorry to hear that. Help. Let's grab. I like the little, really small pink ones a lot.
Fire keeps on burning. Hey, fire, make another flame. Who say down to the wire? I'm
That.
crashing, burn, but I'll get up again. Higher.
And we'll put a blue one back here.
After wave comes another wave, like when they say my name. I can't take it, I won't fake it, no. 'Cause my tears ran out. Might sink, but I won't drown. Nobody's stopping me now. And I'm breaking through the glass, running like never before. And I'm
Running through
never moved so fast. I'm running
fucking dubstep jungle. 4 minutes left in GOAT, exclamation point, the GOAT. Shout out to my man Idiot and Rampage, Needless Guilt. 1+6, Dogcat Jones. Thank you guys for supporting me. As you guys know, this is what I do full time. Appreciate your guys' support. We do have giveaways. If you're new here, exclamation point info. We're gonna take a little sky blue, white, at the top of the blue. Said the blue usually needs it. Dogcat Jones? No, I don't do the weekends anymore. Recently changed my schedule. Monday, Tuesday, Friday. I took back the weekends. Then I teach 5 days a week. Guy Beckett, you gonna get a vampire army ready this weekend? Let's take a little bit of alcohol and let's clean the base with some ISO And just keep that GW black rim. Beautiful. This guy as well. Let's make sure the ISO that we get some of that dry brushing off. A couple spots where I was a little ham-fisted with my dry brushing. See? We did this earlier to get all the blue overspray off. Rather than painting the rims black, to me, it's smarter to just use like 100% ISO and just clean the rims and let it just be black because it's black. And it'll never chip, nothing. KR Quinn coming in with 1 minute left. Exclamation point the GOAT. We have a commemorative die cuts magnet, holographic sticker, and beer koozie. Final four get to pick from any one of those. 1 minute left. KR Quinn. I don't know if you're the oldest man on the internet. JDA was 65 today. Got both these gems done and these bases locked in.
It's so damn hot.
Red coat. Reset the timer.
Milk was a bad choice.
Put us in overtime.
Might as well complete the set. I need a magnet.
You gotta get swifty in here. It's time to get swifty. Uh-oh. You gotta get swifty. Oh, yeah. Take off your pants and your panties. Shit on the floor.
8 years GOAT.
Yo, I get some love for Sloan to Face. Sloan to Face. I'm like Sloan to the face, dog. Sloan to Face. Now that I know where that comes from. Shout out to my man Sloan. Slom. I like Sloan. And my man Red Coat. Red Coat, how you feeling about these gem effects? I'm gonna teach you how to do this in class. One minute, 52 seconds overtime. Happy birthday to the 65er. That's Medicare, right? Scare Quinn. Love minis. We want to do Wicked now? Heard that. The last. So this is where we're at now, guys. We're looking good. The squad is there. Scare Quinn. It's always fun to have a tasty squad of well-painted elite models. Ready for action. It's not always just pure dopamine. Red Coat says the sword slaps too. It does, man. Zoidberg is a combat monster. Bro, I'm so happy with these guys. 50 seconds overtime. These crystals are fucking awesome. Spellcrow. The laser flowers are so fucking awesome too. Nobody has these. These are the only ones. 20 seconds. Sloan to face says squad looks mid. Thank you, Sloan. Can't wait to get him on the table, Red Coat. October, GW Open in Tampa. I bought my tickets. I gotta check my email. We're at Bottom Live. But there it is, guys. Let me write some names down. Let's raid Wicked. And everyone, I hope, enjoys their weekend. If you're new here, exclamation point patrons, exclamation point class. You can always find me on Patreon and take my classes or go through my thousands of video content library. Oh, I have my note right here for Red Coat's new ruler. Got more dice in the mail today. All right, let's go get a raid queued up. I'm getting it set up right now. War Pigment, 61 months. Yeah, we're taking it over to Wicked. Gotta press a couple buttons. The raid is ticking down, guys. Bring the length, the girth, the positivity on over to our boy Wicked's channel. Thank you guys for your support today. Thank you, Coil Daddy, the Beast Mod Love Minis. See you guys on Monday. Well, you can always communicate with me on Patreon in the middle weekend. I try to respond, as always. Until we meet again, play on, players. So, my stream deck doesn't work. Peace out.